Today we explore two digital currencies, Bitcoin and Pi Network. They are very different from each other. Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency. It is well known around the world. Many people see Bitcoin as digital gold. It started a revolution in how we think about money. Pi Network is much newer. It aims to make cryptocurrency accessible to everyone. People can get Pi coins using their mobile phones. This approach is quite different from how Bitcoin works. Understanding these differences is important for anyone interested in digital money. Bitcoin's creation is surrounded by mystery. It was introduced by a person or group known as Satoshi Nakamoto. In 2008, Satoshi published the Bitcoin white paper. This paper described a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. The first Bitcoin block, the Genesis block, was mined in January 2009. Satoshi Nakamoto disappeared a couple of years later. Their true identity remains unknown. This anonymity adds to Bitcoin's mystique. The core idea was to create money free from central control. This was a response to the financial crisis of 2008, highlighting distrust in traditional financial institutions. The motivation behind Bitcoin was to empower individuals. It aimed to give people direct control over their money. Traditional banking systems have intermediaries. These intermediaries can freeze accounts or block transactions. Bitcoin was designed to remove these intermediaries. Transactions are validated by a distributed network of computers. This makes the system censorship-resistant. The initial goal was to create a usable digital cash. Over time, many have also come to see it as a store of value, similar to gold. Its limited supply of 21 million coins contributes to this perception. Pi Network, on the other hand, has a more public origin. It was founded by a team of Stanford PhDs. Dr. Nicholas Kokalis, Dr. Chengdiao Fan, and Vincent McPhillip are the key figures. They launched the Pi Network app on Pi Day, March 14, 2019. Their stated mission is to build a cryptocurrency and smart contracts platform. They want this platform to be secured and operated by everyday people. They saw that Bitcoin and other early cryptocurrencies were hard for most people to access. Mining Bitcoin requires specialized hardware and technical knowledge. The founders of Pi Network wanted to change this. They aim to make crypto mining and participation easy. Their vision is a currency distributed widely among a large community. This wide distribution, they believe, will encourage its use in daily transactions. The project emphasizes social networking aspects. Users can increase their earning rate by inviting others. This has helped Pi Network grow its user base rapidly. The development is phased, starting with mobile earning, then a testnet, and now an enclosed mainnet. The focus is on building utility before opening up to external exchanges. Bitcoin operates on a technology called blockchain. This blockchain is secured by a mechanism called proof of work, or POW. In POW, computers on the network, called miners, compete to solve complex mathematical problems. The first miner to solve the problem gets to add the next block of transactions to the blockchain. They are then rewarded with new Bitcoin. This process is very energy intensive. It requires a lot of computing power. This high energy use is a common criticism of Bitcoin. However, it is also what makes the Bitcoin network very secure. The proof of work system ensures decentralization. No single entity controls the Bitcoin network. Thousands of miners around the world participate in maintaining the network. This makes it very difficult for anyone to attack or manipulate Bitcoin. Every transaction is recorded on the public ledger. This ledger is immutable, meaning past transactions cannot be changed. This transparency and security are key features of Bitcoin. While POW is resource-heavy, it has proven to be a robust way to secure a decentralized digital currency for over a decade. It establishes trust without needing a central authority. Pi Network uses a different approach for its consensus mechanism. It is based on the Stellar Consensus Protocol, or SCP. SCP was developed by Professor David Mézières at Stanford. Stellar is an open platform for financial services. SCP enables faster and more energy-efficient transaction validation compared to POW. In Pi Network's adaptation, users vouch for each other's trustworthiness through security circles. These security circles form a global trust graph. This graph is used by the Pi nodes to decide which transactions are valid. This system does not require massive energy consumption like Bitcoin mining. The mobile mining on Pi Network is not true mining in the Bitcoin sense. Users on the Pi app are not performing complex computations. Instead, they are contributing to the network in other ways. This includes verifying their presence daily and building their security circles. This activity helps to secure the network and distribute Pi coins. The actual validation of transactions on Pi's blockchain is done by nodes running the SCP algorithm. These nodes are selected based on criteria including their contributions to the network. This model aims for both security and broad accessibility without the high environmental cost. Bitcoin mining is a very competitive process. Miners use specialized hardware called ASICs, or Application-Specific Integrated Circuits. These machines are designed only for mining Bitcoin. They consume a large amount of electricity. The difficulty of mining Bitcoin adjusts approximately every 2 weeks. This is to ensure that a new block is added roughly every 10 minutes. As more miners join the network, the difficulty increases. This makes it harder for individuals with less powerful equipment to successfully mine Bitcoin. Large mining farms now dominate the Bitcoin mining landscape. The reward for mining a Bitcoin block also decreases over time. This event is called the halving. It happens approximately every 4 years, or every 210,000 blocks. When Bitcoin started, the reward was 50 BTC per block. It has since halved multiple times, and as of 2025, the reward is 3.125 BTC per block. This decreasing supply of new coins is part of Bitcoin's design. It contributes to its scarcity, similar to precious metals. The total supply of Bitcoin will never exceed 21 million coins. This fixed supply is a key aspect of its economic model. Pi Network distributes its coins differently. Users, called pioneers, can earn Pi by simply pressing a button in the mobile app once a day. This action confirms they are a human and not a bot. It also shows their active participation. The rate at which pioneers earn Pi depends on several factors. There is a base earning rate. Users can increase their rate by inviting new members, acting as an ambassador. They can also increase it by adding people to their security circle, acting as a contributor. Running a Pi node in the future might also offer additional rewards. The total supply of Pi is not yet definitively fixed in the same way as Bitcoin's. The Pi core team has indicated that the supply will be determined based on the number of engaged users. The mining mechanism is designed to become scarcer as the network grows. The base mining rate has already decreased multiple times as the user base reached certain milestones like 100,000, 1 million, 10 million, and 100 million users. This approach aims to reward early adopters while still allowing new users to join. The goal is wide distribution. Pi's coin emission model is more adaptive and tied to network growth and engagement. Section 5. Accessibility and user experience. Getting and using the coins. Accessing Bitcoin can seem complex for beginners. To own Bitcoin, you typically need to create an account on a cryptocurrency exchange, or you can use a specialized Bitcoin wallet. Buying Bitcoin usually involves linking a bank account or credit card. Understanding private keys and public addresses is crucial for safely storing Bitcoin. If you lose your private keys, you lose access to your Bitcoin forever. While the process has become easier over time, it still presents a learning curve for many people. Transaction fees on the Bitcoin network can also be high, especially during times of network congestion. Using Bitcoin for everyday purchases is not yet widespread. While some businesses accept Bitcoin, it's more commonly seen as an investment, or it is used as a store of value like digital gold. The volatility of Bitcoin's price can also make it challenging for daily transactions. If the price changes significantly in a short period, it affects both the buyer and the seller. However, solutions like the Lightning Network are being developed. These aim to make Bitcoin transactions faster and cheaper. This could improve Bitcoin's usability for smaller, everyday payments in the future. Pi Network, by design, focuses heavily on accessibility. The primary way to get Pi coins is through its mobile application. This app is available for both Android and iOS devices. The process of signing up and starting to earn Pi is straightforward. It usually requires a phone number or Facebook account for verification. The app is designed to be user-friendly, even for people with no prior crypto experience. The daily check-in process is simple. The app aims to consume minimal battery power and data, making it accessible even on lower-end smartphones. Currently, Pi coins earned are held within the Pi Network's ecosystem. The project is in an enclosed, mainnet period. This means Pi cannot be easily transferred out to external exchanges or wallets. The focus during this phase is on KYC, Know Your Customer, verification. It also focuses on building applications and utilities within the Pi ecosystem. The idea is to create real-world uses for Pi before it becomes widely tradable. This approach is intended to foster a strong community and utility-driven value. The long-term goal is for Pi to be used for everyday transactions by a large global user base. Section 6 Market Standing: Bitcoin's established role and value. Bitcoin holds a dominant position in the cryptocurrency market. It was the first, giving it a significant first-mover advantage. For many years it has had the largest market capitalization. This means the total value of all Bitcoin in circulation is higher than any other cryptocurrency. Many institutional investors, such as hedge funds and corporations, have added Bitcoin to their portfolios. They see it as a hedge against inflation or as a new asset class with high growth potential. This institutional adoption has added to Bitcoin's legitimacy and market strength over the years. The price of Bitcoin is determined by supply and demand on various exchanges worldwide. It is known for its price volatility. This means its price can change rapidly in short periods. Despite this volatility, Bitcoin has shown significant long-term price appreciation. It is widely traded on hundreds of cryptocurrency exchanges. This provides high liquidity, meaning it's easy to buy or sell Bitcoin. Regulatory bodies around the world are still developing frameworks for cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin, being the largest, often sets precedents for how regulators view and treat digital assets. Bitcoin is often referred to as digital gold. This comparison comes from its limited supply and its potential role as a store of value. Like gold, Bitcoin is not controlled by any single government or financial institution. This makes it attractive to those seeking an alternative to traditional fiat currencies. It is also used for international remittances. Sending Bitcoin across borders can be faster and cheaper than traditional banking methods in some cases. Its established infrastructure, including wallets, exchanges, and payment processors, is the most developed in the crypto space. The security of the Bitcoin network is another key factor in its market standing. Its proof-of-work algorithm, supported by immense computing power, makes it extremely resilient to attacks. This long track record of security builds trust among users and investors. While it faces challenges like scalability and energy consumption, its position as the leading cryptocurrency remains undisputed as of 2025. It serves as a benchmark for the entire crypto industry. Many new projects are often compared to Bitcoin in terms of technology, security, or market performance. Section 7. Pi Network's unique proposition: a mobile-first community approach. Pi Network's most unique aspect is its mobile-first approach to coin distribution. Unlike Bitcoin, which requires powerful hardware, Pi allows users to earn coins using their smartphones. This dramatically lowers the barrier to entry for participating in a cryptocurrency network. The goal is to make crypto accessible to billions of people globally. This includes those who may not have access to traditional banking or powerful computers. The Pi app is designed to be simple to use. The daily engagement mechanism, tapping a button, is meant to be effortless for the user. Another key element of Pi Network is its emphasis on building a strong community. The project uses a referral system to grow its user base. Users are encouraged to invite their trusted friends and family to join. This creates security circles, which are groups of trusted individuals. These security circles are intended to contribute to the network's security by forming a global trust graph. This social networking component has been very effective in rapidly expanding the number of Pi users. The project claims to have tens of millions of engaged users. Pi Network is also focused on developing utility before allowing open trading of its coin. The current enclosed mainnet phase restricts Pi transfers to within the Pi ecosystem. During this period, developers are encouraged to build Pi apps or dApps on its platform. These apps could facilitate commerce, services, or content creation using Pi coins. The idea is that if Pi has real-world uses, its value will be more sustainable when it eventually opens to the broader market. This contrasts with many crypto projects that list on exchanges quickly, often before demonstrating clear utility. Furthermore, Pi Network is implementing a mandatory KYC or Know Your Customer process for its users. This is aimed at ensuring that each account belongs to a real, unique individual. This helps prevent bad actors and bots from accumulating large amounts of Pi. It also prepares the network for potential regulatory compliance in the future. While KYC can be a point of debate regarding privacy, Pi Network sees it as essential for building a compliant and trustworthy ecosystem. This careful, phased approach to development and community building is what sets Pi apart from many other crypto projects. Section 8. The Binance question, implications of a major exchange listing for Pi. Binance is one of the largest and most influential cryptocurrency exchanges in the world. If Binance were to list Pi Network's coin, it would have significant implications. Firstly, a Binance listing would provide substantial legitimacy to Pi Network. Many investors and users see a listing on a major exchange like Binance as a stamp of approval. It suggests the project has met certain standards of credibility and technical soundness. This could attract a new wave of users and interest to Pi beyond its current community. It would signal readiness for the open market. Secondly, a Binance listing would bring massive liquidity to Pi. Liquidity refers to how easily an asset can be bought or sold without affecting its price much. Being listed on Binance would mean millions of traders could potentially buy and sell Pi. This would enable price discovery where the market determines a value for Pi based on supply and demand. Until now, Pi's value has been speculative as it is not openly traded. An exchange listing would establish a market price, though this price could be very volatile initially as the market finds equilibrium. However, a Binance listing also comes with potential risks and challenges for Pi Network. The price of newly listed coins can be extremely volatile. There could be a surge in price due to initial excitement, followed by a sharp correction. This pump and dump phenomenon is common with new listings. The Pi community, many of whom are new to crypto trading, would need to be prepared for such volatility. There would also be immense selling pressure from early adopters who have accumulated Pi for free over several years and wish to cash out. For Binance to list Pi, the Pi network would need to meet Binance's stringent listing criteria. These criteria often include factors like a strong user base, a working product, robust security, a competent team, and legal compliance. Pi Network's current and closed mainnet status means it's not yet ready for such a listing. It would need to transition to an open mainnet where Pi coins can be freely transferred to external wallets and exchanges. The decision to list would ultimately be Binance's, based on their assessment of Pi's viability and market demand. The timing of such a move is highly uncertain. Section 9. Future Outlooks. Diverse Paths in the Digital Economy. Bitcoin's future vision continues to revolve around its core strengths. Many see it primarily as digital gold, a decentralized store of value. In a world with increasing monetary inflation and geopolitical uncertainty, Bitcoin offers an alternative asset. It is an asset that is not controlled by any single government or institution. Its limited supply of 21 million coins reinforces this narrative. Development continues on scaling solutions like the Lightning Network. These aim to make Bitcoin more usable for everyday transactions by improving speed and reducing fees. Bitcoin's role as a base layer for a new financial system is a long-term vision. The security and resilience of the Bitcoin network are paramount. Its proof-of-work consensus mechanism, though energy-intensive, has proven to be incredibly robust for over 15 years. This track record builds confidence. Bitcoin's future also involves navigating the evolving regulatory landscape. As governments around the world develop frameworks for digital assets, Bitcoin will likely continue to be a central focus. Its widespread adoption by both retail and institutional investors suggests it is here to stay. It is a foundational element of the growing digital economy, influencing many other projects. Pi Network's futuristic vision is quite different. It aims to be a cryptocurrency for everyday people, used for daily transactions. The focus is on mass adoption and usability. By distributing coins through a mobile app, Pi hopes to reach billions of users worldwide. This includes individuals in developing countries who may be unbanked or underbanked. The vision is for Pi to power a peer-to-peer economy. Users could buy goods and services directly from each other using Pi. The Pi Apps platform is crucial for this vision, as it encourages the development of real-world utilities. The success of Pi Network's vision depends on several factors. It needs to successfully transition to an open mainnet. It must foster a vibrant ecosystem of applications that provide real value to its users. The community's ability to maintain engagement and trust is also vital. Pi's approach of building utility before widespread trading is a gamble. But if successful, it could create a cryptocurrency with a genuinely large and active user base. Both Bitcoin and Pi Network represent different philosophies and technological approaches. They are charting unique courses in the vast ocean of digital currencies, each with its own potential to shape the future of finance and online interaction.